Okay, here is the cross or crucifix in the sunlight, cleverly propped in a piece of bread to hold it so that you can see that the sun is coming through the resin. At the top two corners of the cross, you can see the effect of some bubbles from its manufacture, places where when it was poured into the mold or whatever was made it, there were still bubbles. You can sort of see the lamellar effect of however this was made. Let's see if we can focus it a little better. Sort of. It's undergone some bending due to aging since it was made, but you can see it's sort of, it does look like leather, except in the fact that there's light coming through it in the strong sunlight, except our sun today is a little bit weak. Let's see if I can move this around a bit so we can see more of the effect. Yeah, I've got a lot of shininess going on, which is impacting the not very great camera on my cell phone here. Whoopsie. Okay. Here's the top surface, or perhaps the front surface. What you can see is Christ on the cross. At each of the ends of the cross is an angel with the wings, like a seraphim, not a whole human shape, but a head and wings. There are two saints on either side. We will turn the angel, the piece over. I'm doing it on bread so that we don't get a big problem with contrast, since my camera is my smartphone camera and is not very good about dealing with contrast. Here's the other side, taking Christ down from the cross, wrapping him up, and then at the bottom his baptism. I'm not sure what is going on up here with this figure way at the top. It's kind of hard to see. And you can see that there's a lot of cracking in the design. Let's see how close this will get without going out of focus. Fairly close. A lot of cracking in that design. My grandfather was born in 1900, and he became a professor of philosophy and religion, ultimately doing a lot of his work at the University of Maine at Orono. So let's turn, the sun is fading a little bit, but I think he'll be all right. Let's turn this over again so you can see this side of the edge. You see there's a little bit of bubble at the very top pinnacle of the thing. You can see that it does look kind of laminar, and it does look kind of like pressed leather on the sides, but as I said before, it's definitely some kind of resin. Could be amber, like someone suggested. Could be copal, C-O-P-A-L, which is a type of incense. Smells very nice. Maybe it was formed this way, you know, to be used in an incense burner in church, in a church service. It may be a devotional item if it's actually amber. It wasn't meant to be burned, but just as a devotional item. But it would be completely reasonable. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Maybe reasonable for particularly, well, let's stay. For if it was going to be burned as incense, for it to be sanctified in a special way before being put into the censer, that would be entirely reasonable, I think. You know, if you had the labor to do it, that would be an extra special way of getting it done. I'll turn it around again. Oh, and I just realized I turned this vertically. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to orientation while I did this video. I may have to redo it. Here you can see a lot of that resinous effect as the sun shines through.